Look at those. Y'all know what that means. It's time to go do some fishing. We're over here, the beautiful Fort Morgan, Alabama. So I welcome y'all to the channel. My name is Steven. I already have the boat launched. Let's go get on there. Y'all join me. Let's go catch some fish. Got the dolphin out playing. So we're going to be hitting up these various gas platforms like this one and that one and that one. If you get my point, there's a bunch here in Mobile Bay. It's no secret fishing on these platforms can produce some fish. So there's a bunch out in the Gulf too. May go check that out. But I don't think we can get much prettier than this right now. Y'all, we just arrived to our first gas platform. This is in Mobile Bay. See, there's some good marks there. I think I'm gonna post up close to the structure. And you will hear that foghorn every few seconds. It's obnoxious, but you get used to it. Let's hook our fiddler crab up. What I like to do is take my little J hook, go underneath the crab. You wanna be careful not to crack that shell. And there we go, that's baited up, ready to go. Let's get it out, see if we can catch this fish. There it is. Was. It's still, what are you? Oh, a bunch of white trout. Okay. First catch of the day is this little sweet trout. Save him for some cut bait. Oh, there's one. Big white trout. All right. A bunch of these things. Ooh. Dropped down the voodoo shrimp and something smacked it on the way down. Dang. Come on. There it is. Got the bait caster going with the voodoo shrimp. A little light tackle action. Wow. Pretty red snapper. Look at that. On the voodoo. That's awesome. There. Okay. There it is again. Another red. Wow. One after another. That's cool. So I was catching nothing but a whole bunch of sand trout over on the gas platform. So I decided to come out to a reef. I've already dropped down a voodoo shrimp. It's loaded with red snapper, which is out of season. But there also are mangrove snapper and beeliners down there too. We'll see what will eat this fiddler crab. I am throwing a Carolina rig. This is a 3.0 mustad circle hook, 20-pound Yo-Zuri fluorocarbon. And I have about 14 inches of that leader coming to a black barrel swivel, and then a 1.5 ounce egg sinker. Now this is a Daiwa Saltus MQ 2500 size reel with 15-pound braid and a Star Plasma 2 7-foot medium heavy rod. It's a fast action rod. Take the circle hook, just like we did a little bit earlier with our other setup. You have to use circle hooks for these reef fish. There we go, let's see what we can catch. I just hope I can get this fiddler crab past these red snapper. It's 65 feet of water and they're in the bottom 30 of that water column. I mean, stacked. Okay, something's nibbling and we have our first fish on. Feels like a good one. The circle hooks, you just start reeling and put pressure on them, and majority of the time they'll hook that fish in the corner of the mouth. So we're gonna bring this one up and see what it is. Oh man, we're gonna be catching these, so I'm gonna filter through the video because I'll probably catch one on every cast. But this is an American red snapper on the fiddler crab. Circle hook will come out. These are great eating. Their season is highly regulated here in the Gulf of Mexico, so it has to go back. There you go. All right, that's gonna be a bunch of them. I'm hoping I can weed through these red snapper and hopefully catch something that we can take home and eat. Let's get another fiddler crab hooked up. Let's get this thing on our circle hook. Stop weight. There we go. Dang, weight's flying everywhere. All righty, we have another fiddler crab hooked up. Let's get it back down. A lot of red snapper on this reef, but I'm marking a lot of smaller fish down on the bottom too. There's a nibble. We're getting a bite. And another fish on. Dang, feels like a good one. Let's see what it's gonna be. You can't see it until it gets right up on the surface because of how little visibility there is in this muddy water. What are you? Another red. And another red. There we go. Wow. That thing is pulling for sure. Where are you going? Huh. Going back and forth, back and forth. Not quite sure what this is going to be. Triggerfish. Okay. A little bit bigger this time. And unfortunately, this one's got to go back too. So here we go. They're hitting it on the way down. But they love crabs. Triggerfish will eat practically anything. They are carnivores. There. Let's drop down some more crabs. I don't think I'm going to be able to get past the snapper and the triggerfish to get what I want. So I didn't bring any squid either because I didn't plan on coming out here. But we'll probably drop down, see what else we catch. Okay, there we go. See how that circle hook just sets itself. I think that's going to be another triggerfish. Yeah, just the way it's digging down, circling on the way up. We will see. Yes, it is. They're gradually getting bigger, but he's going to go back, and we're going to go back ourselves. A pretty little fish, though. So I've been on struggle bus all day. I started fishing at 6:30. I got up at 4:30, and I haven't even got a fish on deck yet. And it's 1:11 p.m. So that is nuts. So I'm gonna pull out All Reliable here. This is the Nomad Vertrex Vibe, and we're just gonna pitch it down there and see if we can catch some, something to take home and eat. Real easy lure to work. First fish on the Vibe. There we go. Let's see what it's gonna be. Yeah, let's see what you are. Oh, okay. Wow. Beautiful red snapper. You see a lot of these here along the Alabama Gulf Coast because we have such a beautiful fishery for them. But he did like that Vibe, see that? Let's get him back. There you go, buddy. And he's straight back down to the bottom. Cool. All right. Third fish of the day is on. And this one's the hardest fighting one yet. It's just another big red snapper. Look at that. These would have all been keeper red snapper. Like I would have already had a limit by now, just off of that little artificial bait. But they're not in season. Unfortunately, the season's normally in the summer. So we gotta let this one go. Oh, buddy, I'll come back and get you in the summer. If I catch another red snapper, I'm gonna move spots, or I might tie on a smaller jig. But right now, the Vibe's actually pretty fun. It's fun working it. So we're gonna keep on dropping down. Oh, good hit. Very nice hit. Oh, come on. I was just drifting and then something smacked it. Yeah, that was cool. Pulling pretty good now. Come on. That was on the drift. This is incredibly fun. Oh, haven't seen it yet. What is that? What is it? Come here. It's pulling some drag. That's crazy. To be honest, I don't know what that is. Yeah, just a really big red snapper. Wow, that thing's big. Dadgum. Okay, didn't expect it to be that big. Well, I gotta get this back. I wish it was in season. Good gracious. That was cool. Oh, and it's gone. Okay, that worked out. I was trying to net it and show to the camera, but can't keep it, so there's no need to pull it out of the water. Kind of disappointed though, because I did want to see how big it was. Man, that was cool. Well, that was a pretty big snapper. Too bad I couldn't show you to the camera, but wanted to get that Vertrex back down and make another drift. Dang, that sucker was big. Wouldn't fit in the net. Hey everyone, we are over at this Orange Beach waterfront park. There's recently a new pier that was built because the old one that was there got messed up during the hurricane a couple years ago. So there's a brand new pier identical to what it was before. But it's a beautiful little area. All you need is an Alabama saltwater fishing license if you plan on fishing. But it's a great place to bring your dogs, bring kids. Beautiful area out here on the back bays of Orange Beach. There's a squirrel hanging around. Check him out. He don't care. He's so used to people. So I guess you can't fish from the boardwalk. It says no fishing. I guess you could cover that sign up and it says fishing from boardwalk, but no, we're not like that. But we're gonna go out on that pier, but I just wanted to come and show you this cool little area here. Look at that. Really neat place. So there's the long pier. And then here's the boardwalk. Well, this kind of sucks you can't fish, but it is extremely shallow over here. Fishing wouldn't be that good right here anyway with how shallow it is. This is late winter, feels like spring, but we're gonna go right out there to that pier with some live minnows that I caught in my minnow trap and see what we can do. So Mom is with me. She's got the rods. I got all the tackle in my Frog Togs tackle box. And then the Engel cooler with the rechargeable aerator with my bull minnows. Oh, my truck's locked. Let's get out on that pier and see if we can catch us something. Bathroom's there, so nice built-in facilities. Come out, take a picture, see the beautiful bay. No lifeguard on duty. Swim at your own risk. It's very shallow, so we're gonna see if we can get us something. They dredged out to get the working barge out here on the side of the pier, so it's actually deeper than it used to be. Oh, there we go. Pretty little area. Check that big old chair out. You come over here, get your picture made. Yeah, see, it's much deeper right here because they dredged it out. It used to be so shallow, but they had to get that working barge over here to reset these pylons, put that roof on. That is awesome. That should bring in some fish. There's already been some decent fish caught off of here, but see that, this little drop off, that should be good, because normally it would look like this, crazy shallow. I had another successful bait trap and managed to get me some bait. Check that out. Plenty of stuff. If we can't catch anything on this and they just aren't biting. There's a drop off there. We don't have to cast it out far. Came out a little deeper here. Hey everyone, I am back home. We got Ono, our little mini Aussie. This is our new pup. If you haven't seen him yet, he's getting a little bit bigger. Oh, what's up, buddy? Say hi to the camera. Say hi to the camera, Ono. Say hi to everyone. You're waving to almost 100,000 people. Ain't that crazy? Y'all, that was a video just to show you I don't always go out and slay them. Caught a bunch of fish, nothing really I could take home. Compiled a bunch of footage from a few days worth of fishing. It was still fun nevertheless. We have plenty of pompano rigs and redfish rigs, different colors. Check out these custom floats. These are ultraviolet floats. They glow under a black light. They're easier to see. Have a lot of tackle on BamaSaltwater.com as well, so y'all go check it out, stock up for the upcoming season. So I want to thank the good Lord up above for everything he does for us, and we'll see y'all Later. He's like, what is the rain?